Hey guys, welcome back. So I've got a review for you today, and it's on the new Covergirl Colorlicious glosses. And I picked up 4 of them, and from what I can read on Nouveau Cheap's blog, and she found some information on Amazon about this, from there it looks like there are 13 different shades in this line. I didn't actually count when I was at the store, but that sounds about right. And like I said, I grabbed 4 of them. And yeah, I've been wearing these. I've worn 3 of them, at least on my lips, for off and on for a few days. So I'll be able to share with you about the formula, just kind of what they feel like, how they wear, and all that. And then also I'm going to show you the swatches of at least the shades that I got, so I can kind of share with you all the information about them that I have for you. And I'll also go over the claims, at least what Nouveau Cheap found on Amazon. So yeah, I'll go over all that with you. So if you want to know more about the Colorlicious glosses from Covergirl, then just keep watching. Okay, as far as pricing and packaging goes, I got mine for $7.99 each at Walgreens, and they were buy one get one half off, so that helped a little bit. So that's about, you know, average prices as far as lip glosses go from the drugstore. And this is what the packaging looks like. It's just a really pretty kind of clear looking packaging with the sort of reflective mirrored type lid on it, and then you can see the actual product inside of the container. And then you open it, and it is a sort of small doe foot applicator. So just kind of a standard kind of applicator on the end. It's not a very flat, big doe foot applicator, if that makes sense. It's a little tiny one, so you kind of have to pick up a lot of product for it. So yeah, I think that the packaging and the pricing is fine. It would be cool if they were a little bit cheaper, but like I said, this is about average as far as drugstore lip glosses go. Okay, as far as the claims go on what this formula is supposed to be, this is what Nouveau Cheap found on that Amazon listing. It says, high gloss meets high impact color. Colorlicious combination of color, gloss, and lip conditioners. Moisturizing formula without all that stickiness. So those are the claims, so we'll go over kind of the formula and everything towards the end of this video. But first we're going to get into swatches. Okay, the first shade is this one right here. This is called Me Guava, and it's the most neutral of the ones that I grabbed. This is kind of a, just like a really glossy nude type shade. It's got a lot of peach to it, and it's mostly just a glossy looking formula. It doesn't have a ton of color to it. It looks like it has some micro shimmer, like looking at it in the tube, but I don't see that on my hand. Don't mind the stains. But just look at this right here. So that is Me Guava. I really like this one. It's really pretty. It just doesn't have a lot of pigmentation to it. So if you're looking for something more kind of neutral, easy, everyday sort of a shade, then this one really is a great one. So again, this was Me Guava. Next up is Succulent Citrus, and it's just a really pretty orangey gloss. And I feel like these kind of shades are a little bit harder to find because a lot of times you can find corals and they're more kind of pinky corals or something like that. But as far as a straight up orange gloss goes, they're not quite as common. So I really like this one, and you can see it's a lot more opaque than the last one, but it's just a really pretty shade. And I feel like this is a great way of, if you're wanting to kind of venture into orange lips, but you're a little bit scared of just a super opaque, traditional orange lipstick, you can go with something like this. I still wear orange lipsticks and I really like them, but I do feel more comfortable in something like this. Like if I'm going to a meeting or somewhere where I don't want to be like super flashy, I would still wear something like this because it's still very wearable, very pretty, and just really fun for spring. So again, that was Succulent Citrus. Next up is Plumlicious. I love this one. This is by far my favorite of the 4 that I got. It's just a really pretty purpley pink. I don't know if Plumlicious is the exact right color for it. I would have picked something different as a name for this one because I think of plum as just a really dark sort of purpley berry, whereas this one is it's more pinky, but it's just got a little bit of purple to it, and this one is nicely pigmented. It's got more color to it. Kind of more like the Succulent Citrus, that it's just got more pigment to it. I love this shade. This is definitely just such a fun, youthful color, perfect for spring. And it also has some staining to it because I was wearing it on my hand earlier when I was playing with these, and it totally dyed my hand. So that's a good sign. It's not like super, super dyed, but it's definitely got a little bit of a stain to it, which is great. So again, this one was Plumlicious, definitely my favorite from the group. Love this one. And then finally we have Whipped Berry, and it's this one right here. It's a pink, but it definitely has more red to it. You can see it's definitely more red looking, like even in the tube, you can see more of that kind of red shade to it. And I noticed with this one is not as pigmented as the Succulent Citrus or the Plumlicious. It's more sheer, for sure. So it's gonna take more to really build up that color there. So there's that one right there. You can build it up, but it just takes a little bit more time, and it never really gets to the full, you know, I wouldn't say that's full opacity, but it doesn't get to this level of opacity that that one has. But you can build it up quite a bit and get, you know, more of a covering on your lips. But it's just a really pretty kind of reddish sort of pink. It's really pretty for spring, and I do really like this one too. Okay, as far as the claims go, this is what Nouveau Cheap says on her blog that she found on that Amazon listing. It says, high gloss meets high impact color. I would definitely say high gloss, yes. I don't know that I would say high impact color. Some of these right here, I think they have nice pigmentation to them, but I would not say that's high impact color. Or even this one, you know, you really have to kind of build it up. I think of high impact color as like the Milani Lip Intense. Is that what they're called? Something intense, where they're like really, really pigmented. So I wouldn't say that's not these. They do have nice coloring to them, but they're not like crazy, crazy pigmented. But they're definitely very high shine for sure, so that's true. And then it says it's a combination of color, gloss, and lip conditioners. I definitely noticed the lip conditioners. They're very moisturizing feeling and very comfortable to wear on the lips. Not sticky at all. We'll get into that in a second, but definitely I feel some kind of a moisturizing effect in these. I do notice something with this formula. It doesn't say anything about being a plumping gloss or anything like that, but I feel something happening with my lips, like almost a little bit numb, which I know sounds strange because it's not uncomfortable. I just noticed something happening with my lips. So I'm guessing there's something in one of the lip conditioners that maybe makes my lips feel just slightly strange, but not uncomfortable. I just noticed it, so I wanted to mention that to you guys. So almost like you've eaten a popsicle and your lips are just a little bit cold or numb feeling or something, slightly like that, but again, not uncomfortable. And then it says moisturizing formula without all that stickiness. Definitely. These are not sticky at all. If you hate sticky lip glosses, I think you will love these because your lips don't stick together at all. They're like the NYX Mega Shine lip glosses, where they're just very smooth and kind of like fluid feeling on your lips. Super, super comfortable, but they are not long wearing. The wear time is like maybe a couple of hours, and then I noticed that they were starting to disappear on my lips. So the wear time on them is not good. So, you know, whereas a sticky lip gloss, you're getting that sticky, uncomfortable feeling, but they last a lot longer, whereas this is going to be a very comfortable lip gloss to wear, but you're going to have to reapply them because the wear time is not very long on these. They fade away fairly quickly. And then it also says shades that never lie. 13 luscious glosses with true to the tube shades. What you see is what you get. I would say that's pretty much true. I mean, some of them you kind of have to build them up to get to look the way they do in the tube, but they're not totally off or anything like that. And these two in the middle were very, very close to the tubes. It's just these kind of ones that are a little bit more sheer. You kind of have to build them up more to get them to look like they do in the tube. So overall, I really like these. I think they're a great formula, but they're just a particular type of formula. If you are looking for a really high shine, comfortable, not sticky lip gloss, I think you'll love these. But if you are expecting a long wearing gloss, this is not it. This is, you apply it either by itself or over something else, and you don't mind reapplying throughout the day. So I've been really pleased with them. I think they're a great formula. They also smell really nice, like vanilla, but they're not like overwhelmingly sweet. It's just I smell it when I'm sniffing them or when I'm applying them. I smell it just a little bit, but like right now it's been on my lips for a while and I don't smell it at all. So you guys know I'm really particular about scents. It can't be like perfumey or overwhelming or anything like that. These are very nicely scented, so I really like that about them too. So I really, really like these glosses a lot. Alright guys, so that's my review on the new Covergirl Colorlicious glosses. I hope this video was helpful for you and kind of answered some of your questions about these. Ask any more that you have down below. I'm happy to answer those for you. Let me know your thoughts as far as lip gloss goes. Are you a sticky, long wearing gloss type of gal, or do you prefer comfortable and you don't mind reapplying them? I know it's kind of a personal thing. I'm somewhere in the middle. I like lip glosses in general, so I'm not particularly picky either way, but I really do like these. So I hope this video was helpful for you. Please give it a thumbs up if it was, and please subscribe if you're not already to my channel, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!